How can you reduce taxes in Montenegro when starting your own company? So in this video, we'll be talking exclusively about small businesses. Those dealing with large sums of money probably won't find these tips very useful. But for small businesses earning, say, from 2 to 10,000 a month, this will be interesting. There are several completely legal ways to reduce your taxes. I'll start with payroll taxes. If you've opened a company in Montenegro, that company has a director, most likely, that's you. And since there's a director, it means they receive a salary from their own company. And if there is a salary, there are also taxes on it. In Montenegro, payroll taxes are progressive. The higher the salary, the higher the tax. Accordingly, to pay less tax, it's more advantageous to pay yourself a moderate salary and withdraw the rest of the money as dividends at the end of the year. It's also important to note that most foreigners who move to Montenegro are family people. Starting from the second year, your spouse gains the right to work. If you employ your spouse in your company, you can then have not just one, but 2 monthly salaries. What kind of amounts are we talking about? For comparison, with a net salary of 1,500 euros, the tax is 394 euros, while with a salary of 3,000 euros, the tax is 974 euros. In other words, when the salary is doubled, the tax increases by more than double. That's why it's more advantageous to have 2 salaries of 1,500 each rather than a single salary of 3,000 euros. Next, you can write off from your company all expenses that are related to the business. For example, the purchase of a phone, computer, car, or mobile communication. You can also write off travel expenses for business trips. Of course, both foreigners and Montenegrins often write off vacation expenses as business trips. Of course, this is wrong, it's illegal, and I'm not going to publicly encourage you to break the law, but this is done all the time and everyone knows about it.